Let's give a nice warm Joburg, 1.5 million people, welcome to the Hoff.
Hey!
Can't believe I'm actually looking at you.
What do you mean?
Because, I mean, I grew up watching Knight Rider.
It's like I jumped out of the TV.
And I must just say, thank you very much for getting me through those, for getting me through puberty with Baywatch.
You're welcome. I never had a man tell me that in my whole life, that I got him through puberty. I don't know quite how to take that, but I wouldn't mind getting Samantha through puberty. That would.
You were my first pinup.
Oh, really?
You were my first pinup.
You know, I did the movie SpongeBob, the movie, right? And Scarlett Johansson was in that. She played one princess. And she said, I have a poster of you when I was a child on my wall. And I said, well, I got a poster of you on my wall now. Things have changed.
The most watched TV show in history, Baywatch.
Yeah, you know what was amazing is Knight Rider was the ticket, you know. It still is. 30 years later, the kit car is still following me around. And then Baywatch came along, you know, and I said, I don't really want to wear a bathing suit. I said, I'm a macho guy. I drive a car. I don't want to wear a bathing suit. And then I went to work the first day, and they said rolling, and all the girls dropped their towels, and I said, I love this job. And we lasted 11 years because, you know, the show was canceled on the network, and 4 of us bought it because we found out it was so popular around the world that we were able to raise the money from foreign financing. So 4 of us bought the show for $1. And we lasted 11 years.
The greatest investment ever. Hey? But you know what people don't know about you, well, the vast majority don't, is that you've been quite involved in some way or the other with politics and political situations around the world. You were here, you were in Soweto back in the day.
Yeah, I was back in the day in 1986. You know, I wanted to go visit Soweto, and they said, well, we're going to put you on the blacklist because there was, you know,
state of emergency.
You know, in America, you weren't really allowed to do anything down here. I said, no, I'm the Knight Rider. I can do whatever I want. I'm going to Soweto. So I got myself 4 or 5, you know, local cops. We went into Soweto, and they were wearing hats that had a little Knight Rider car, and they were singing, Siyabonga, amen. And thank you that you're here. It was a very emotional moment. I'm going back today. And I went to Baragwanath Hospital and worked with the cancer kids because I could. Because Michael Knight would affect people in such a positive way.
We've got a question here from a listener. What has been your biggest highlight and your biggest low light of your career?
The biggest highlight of my career was singing on the Berlin Wall. I was, in 1985, there was 1 million people. They were singing Looking for Freedom in English. And it was just so unbelievably amazing. I guess the other highlight was finally getting to Broadway. I wanted to be on Broadway since I was 8. I got there when I was 48. It took me 40 years to get there,
Sure.
but I never gave up. The personal highlight was the birth of my kids. I mean, you can't beat that. So
You know what I really loved? When Chuck Norris had a comeback, purely by some university guy starting with the jokes.
yeah,
You also had a comeback with the Hoff puns.
yeah, crazy.
What is your favorite Hoff pun?
I don't know. You know, I mean, it's like
Home is where the Hoff is?
probably in my show. I say I was created by the Hoff-father in a moment of weakness because he thought my mother was Hoff stuff, so he had several cups of Hoffy, and he went home and turned Hoff the light, and they created me, Hoff in the name of love. I'm Hoff-tastic, I'm Hoff nuts, I'm Hoff crazy, I'm Hoff the charts. But what you don't want to do is don't hassle the Hoff, or you'll end up in the hospital. And then at the end, I have a big picture of me flipping people off, going F Hoff.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Hoff.
God bless. See you guys tomorrow. See you at Have a Star.
Excellent.
And Joburg Day rocks.